I'm back. Yay! I know, I'm really sorry for the 2 weeks absence. I was really sick. If you missed my last video explaining why I haven't been here for 2 weeks, I had a throat infection, and then it was just like my tonsils, they were infected, and then underneath it an abscess grew. It was really bad, like, and I went to the urgent care because I couldn't talk, and it was really painful, and then they put me on steroids, antibiotics, and painkillers, and big to do, horrible, tired, exhausted, not fun, couldn't hardly eat, couldn't cook. It was just really bad, and I certainly just did not feel like being peppy and making you a video, but I am here now. That's what matters, and today I'm gonna show you guys how I make a paleo pizza. This can be done a lot quicker if you have a microwave. I don't, so I'm gonna show you how I do it without a microwave. Alright, so let me show you the ingredients. Joining us today on our cooking adventure, we have a head of cauliflower, some Italian seasoning, basil, and some oregano. I also have some granulated onion powder, and we have a garlic clove that will be chopped up, an egg, and mozzarella cheese. For mozzarella cheese, get full fat. You know, it's really hard sometimes, like if you go to a regular grocery store, it's really hard to find a mozzarella cheese that is full fat, but I managed to do it, and I will never go to a grocery store ever again to find cheese because it's horrible. Yeah, so that's all we're gonna use for our crust. Now, I'm only gonna use half of my head of cauliflower because this recipe makes like a lot of pizza crust, and I have made it in the past before with a whole head, and I'm just left over with so much, which isn't a bad thing if you like pizza or if you're cooking for a lot of people. For me, it's just me and Kevin, so we don't really eat that much. Alright, let's get started. Okay, first thing first, we're gonna half the head of cauliflower. Save that for something else. And we're just gonna chop it up. This is going in the food processor, so don't try to make it perfect. Just chop. The smaller the pieces, the better, I guess. So this is how I do it. Another thing you could do is get a cheese grater and grate the cauliflower on it. I find that to be extremely time consuming considering everything that I have to do. So, chop up your cauliflower, and we are going to put it in a food processor. Add your cauliflower to the food processor. This is my broken food processor. Okay, you're gonna wanna pulse it just a few times, and I'll show you what you want it to look like. Okay, so you want your cauliflower to kind of be a little crumbly like that. Okay, if you have a microwave, then fast forward to whenever we start doing stuff, because this is what you're gonna do if you have a microwave. Okay, if you have a microwave, according to my recipe, place the cauliflower crumbles in a large bowl and microwave them dry for 8 minutes. And then let it cool. That's a lot easier than what we're about to do. If you do not have a microwave, like moi, then we're gonna do this. Fill a pot with about 1 inch to 2 inches of water and set a colander on top. Then take your cauliflower crumbles and put them in. Okay, put a lid on top of that and turn your stove on to about medium heat, maybe medium-high heat, and let that steam. Okay, so this has been steaming for probably about 15 to 20 minutes or so. Check your cauliflower, see if it's tender. You know the drill, guys. Okay, so this is So our next step is we're just gonna put it in a bowl and we are going to leave it to cool. You want it to be cool to the touch, or you could do what I did the first time and just go at it and almost burn yourself. That works too. Okay. In the bowl we go. Shake it out. There have been times where I put a fan on it to let it cool a little bit faster, but just leaving it here if you don't have time works. Again, if you have a microwave, this goes by a lot quicker because you obviously don't have to wait about 20 minutes for your cauliflower to cook. It just takes 8 minutes. But okay, while our cauliflower is cooling, I am going to grate my mozzarella cheese. Of course, you could probably find pre-shredded mozzarella cheese, but I couldn't find any at the store that was full fat, so I just had to get whole milk mozzarella and shred it myself. They just opened a brand new grocery store right by my house, and if you didn't know, I am addicted to grocery stores. Some girls go out shopping and buy shoes. I buy grass-fed meat, and I go like once a day. I'm not even kidding you. Like I go to so many. There's like a variety of grocery stores kind of around me, and in my free time I go to the grocery store. What sane person does that? Oh, this one. Okay, I know this isn't like fresh, proper mozzarella cheese, but it's what I found. So don't judge me, okay? If you didn't already know, grating mozzarella cheese is not fun because it's super soft. So here's goes nothing. Here's my grater. Oh, of course, this one. I'm not even sure if this is proper mozzarella cheese, considering the fact that it's grating so smoothly. Anyway, keep grating until you've got it all. I'm leaving that in. Now that Kevin's gone. Okay, set your oven to 475 and then line a baking sheet with parchment paper. What is this? Okay, now we are going to make the crust because this is cool to touch. You see there's no steam. Oh, big chunk. All right, crack your egg. Mix in about a cup of mozzarella cheese and some oregano, some onion powder, and some basil. You can really use whatever seasonings you kind of want, but because I'm making pizza, I thought this would be the best. You could use a spoon. I'm not. Use your hands. So mix it around. Well, it's well blended. I'm not going to use any salt because the mozzarella cheese that I bought is pretty salty. But again, you can if you want to. Alright, mixed. Okay, we're just gonna take the cauliflower mixture and we're gonna press it flat as you possibly can. The flatter the better, onto your parchment sheet. You can shape it into a round if you want to, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna press it all out. Okay. I'm not kidding you, like really, really, really flat. The thicker it is, then the soggier it's gonna be after it bakes. Like this is a lot of pizza for us and we always have leftovers. Okay, so 15 minutes has gone by. I'm gonna take the crust out of the oven And then I'm gonna turn the oven to broil. Low. So now we're going to top your pizza. We're going to stick that back in the oven for about 3 to 4 minutes. Here's a bonus meal. When you have leftover pepperonis, just put a little bit of sauce on them. A little bit of mozzarella. And whatever toppings you had left over from your pizza. And you roll them up like so. And you have little pizza bites. Mmm. And the sauce is just okay. And there you have it. You just made a paleo pizza. So that's it. Aside from having to sit there and let the cauliflower cook and letting it cool, it's pretty easy, straightforward, and it's really, really, really good. So you're gonna wanna let that cool a little bit, and then just slice it up like a regular pizza and eat it. A lot of times I end up having to eat it with a fork and a knife, just because obviously it doesn't hold up as well as regular pizza, but it's still really, 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 really good. Okay, well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, then don't forget to subscribe and share to all your friends. Also, follow me on Twitter. My name is @thepaleofox. That way, in case I get deathly sick again, you don't have to wonder where my videos are, because I will update you there. Leave a comment and let me know what you want me to make next. I'm thinking sweet potato pancakes.